yeah. All my black, brown, and indigenous. Gotta holla if you really feeling this. Gotta holla if you really real enough. Other rappers is delirious. Yeah, it's really that serious. Better holla if you really feeling me. I gotta keep it 100, ayy. If you don't like it, then fuck it, ayy. We gonna win in the end, yeah, we gonna live in abundance. I gotta keep it 100, ayy. If you don't like it, then fuck it, ayy. We gonna win in the end, yeah, we gonna. I gotta keep it 100. We gotta stop all the stunting. You know we coming from nothing. Yo, you talking about money, you bluffing. We gotta do something different. We gotta change how we live in. We gotta do better for women. We gotta do better for children. We gotta listen to victims, whether Jewish or Muslim or Christian. It doesn't matter your religion. You gotta stand against the system, or else you just another villain. How you just sitting there chilling?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everybody out there in the airways, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. I am so happy for, the end of this year with the New Haven Arts Council. I want to give a shout out to that. One of the reasons why Chance Bentley is here. This guy right here, I heard about him and I heard his music. He a New Havender as well too. Are born and raised?
Born and raised.
Word. Fly dude, see him with the loafers. See him with the gold. We kind of twinning right now with the gold watches.
Big 20.
It's a black thing.
Big 20. Big 20.
It's a little flyer than mine though, right now. But how you feeling today, man? How you feeling?
Feeling good. Excellent. Been a busy day.
Yeah.
But busy is good.
Word. You getting interviews done.
Ball smooth. This is just half of it. So it's like, this is a day in the life.
Word. Steak and lobster.
Lobster and steak.
Lobster and steak.
That's all right.
That's the promotion team.
It's the motto. So it's Lobster and Steak Entertainment.
Word.
100K promotions.
I love that.
Is pretty much like just a lifestyle, everything that it entails. People hear lobster and steak, they think of the food, but it's beyond that. It's like standing on business, standing on principle, having a lifestyle to go with everything that you stand for. So
that's fire. I like that. So it's basically like a concept just to keep moving when you think about it. Stay
keep
focused.
moving, handle business, and standing on that. And moving with integrity through it all.
How long you been doing this? How old are you? Are we the same age?
We young, baby. We young. They said, how old are you? I said, I'm young, baby. But I can tell you how long. I'll let you figure it out. I'll let you guess. Comments they got for guessing game how old is Chance Bentley. But we've been doing this for like, I'm gonna say about like 15 years.
Oh, no,
15 years.
That's good.
But this is the first time we're actually coming out with music.
Right.
So it's been like 15 years in the making. Like just growing, developing, trying to figure out our sound, our presence on the mic, our personalities, what it's gonna look like when we actually came out. But it took us 15 years, and now we're here.
I like that. That. What was it like? Was you battling? Was you doing poetry?
I think it was interesting because it wasn't battling, but we had internal feuds. we call it lyrical exercise.
Okay.
So I had a group of maybe about 6 of us. And the main artist at the time, he was from New York. Flatbush.
Okay. Shout out to Flatbush.
Shout out to Flatbush. Shout out to the whole New York. But yeah, he was out of Flatbush, and he came to us like, yo, we was rapping at the time, right? We was just dibbling, dabbling. He came to us like, yo, my guys in Flatbush, you know how we get our lyrics right? We battle each other. I said, you really want to do that? You sure? This is what you want to do? You
right.
Sure? And then that's how it. So not to say that we really started out battling, but it was more like an internal feud, internal competition between the 6 of us.
Okay.
and that kind of like manifests itself to what we is now. So,
Mm.
you know,
That's dope. That's dope. So, what made you? What was a song, so to say, that made you feel like this is what you should be doing right now? What was it that made you connect?
you know, it's interesting. It was plenty of songs that I missed on, right? So,
Oh, you had feature opportunities.
it was a lot of songs that I felt like
Mhm.
this is the song to do it.
Okay,
The timing wasn't right. The promotion wasn't right.
listen to this, man.
Just having the song ain't good enough. It take a lot more than just having the song.
I resonate.
The song is good. It's like half the battle. It's like having a car without the license,
Right.
and the keys to the car. You got the car, but you can't do nothing without the license, or you can't really do too much without the keys to it.
Right.
So I had the song plenty of times. I just didn't have everything else established. A wise person once told me, chase your goals, right? Or chase your dreams, but do it smart.
Yeah. Yep.
Do it smart.
Facts.
Pursue your dreams. Run them down, but just do it the most intelligent way you can. So my thing was, I had the song, I didn't have the team, or I had the team, I didn't have everything else that I needed set in place. And you know, now it's like we got everything at this point, or everything that we need to really pursue it the way we need to. So.
I like that. I like how you mentioned about time and place and stuff like that. And here on this podcast, I mean, I interviewed so many musicians,
Right.
and that's a commonality. Like, especially in this century, you know, you got to make sure that the product that you're giving out is great.
Absolutely.
And because if it's not, I mean, Doc Hardy, you know Doc Hardy? He's
No.
a promoter. I just put a little bit of wine. I put it on my.
Right.
He's a promoter.
Spilled the
Out
Josh.
in.
Josh, you know. Hey, yo, Josh, go get it. Straight out of Plymouth and still by Plymouth. You know what I'm saying? Go get that Josh. You know what I mean?
Doc Hardy is this guy that looks for artists in Connecticut.
Right.
He's he got his radio show and everything. I would say that he's like a local. Well, he's older than Charlemagne. He could probably teach Charlemagne God a few things.
Really?
But I would say that he's like that caliber, a good legend for Connecticut, and it's all he moves in such a right way. When he got a project when he's about to get people on, I learned that about him from seeing him from afar. He probably get tired of me mentioning him 24/7, but like that resonates as artists. You got to do that. If it takes you forever to drop something, like 9 years, 10 years, something like that, like
Right.
people be like, oh, they just being lazy. Like, no, like
Sometimes
nigga gotta go through some shit.
right. Sometimes things gotta bake in the oven. Like everything, you can't fry everything.
Right.
Like fried food, you get it fast. It's
Right.
fried up. Some things got bake in the oven for a little bit.
Yeah.
And it come out, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's just that was our kind of our approach to it. It's like, yo, we just baking in the oven and waiting to the right time. But then again, I want the rappers to know and the artists to know that there's never gonna be the perfect time to go. You just gonna have to go. You just go when it's your time, just go and don't let nobody stop you. Just
Right.
go.
Right. And once you get in that stride, it's beautiful.
Once you get in that stride.
COVID. What
Oh,
was that like? Did that bring you down, or was you able to
COVID for
take
me,
time to focus?
during that period it was interesting. I mean, I learned a lot during that period. I can imagine a lot of people learned a lot about themselves during that period.
Hell yeah.
Isolating yourself from the world,
Yeah.
isolating yourself from your loved ones, being on your own to really change how you think about things. It's interesting. That was a time where I was like, music is the thing to do now. You never know. There's a pandemic globally.
Yeah.
Changed the whole course of the whole earth. I used to drive outside.
Yeah.
I get to a destination in 10 minutes. It literally, it's supposed to be 40 minutes. I get there in 10 minutes. No traffic, no nothing. The whole world is different.
That's crazy.
I take that same route now, 40 minutes.
40-minute drive.
Back to normal. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying about the COVID era, it really put things in perspective for me as far as like internally just honing into who I am, what I want to do, and what I didn't do up to this point in my life.
Mm.
I done did a lot of things. I accomplished a lot of things that I wanted to do that I never thought somebody from coming from where I came from and the situations I came from. And this is not too different from anybody else that grew up in the neighborhood.
Right.
It's regular neighborhood shit. It ain't right, but it's regular.
Right.
But I would have never imagined or envisioned me making it this far, thus far. So during the pandemic, I was like, damn, what what else I could do that I didn't accomplish up to this point? And it was just like the music, and it was calling me.
That's dope. That's dope.
You know?
Let me tell you something, man. You a survivor, bro. You know how many fucking artists and musicians don't even play no more because of the pandemic? They're done. But you stay focused and look at you now. You dropping hot shit, which we about to get into. Right. I got some questions about.
I like that. Close to the boat of the case shit. You know what I'm saying? Is your popcorn ready?
Really, really is dope. So like, what area? So I'm from Bridgeport, East Side.
Yeah.
So I don't really know New Haven like that. I mean, I live downtown, and I'm blessed to live downtown. I'm not gloating about that. And it's not like it's a nice area. I'm in downtown. I'm like on the outskirts.
Right.
Like, there's meter parking there and shit by the hospital, so whatever. It's still kind of downtown.
Right.
Go up on the rent 24/7. Where are you from? What part of New Haven you from?
I'm from the hill. I'm from the hill south.
I know it.
Jungle. Shout out to the jungle. So I kind of grew up in both areas. Like I get kicked out the house, I'll be go to the jungle. Yeah. Like the jungle is really my family. Like that was my whenever I needed to escape, I needed to be like a kid and be like, you know, not even a kid, just to feel safe. I run to the jungle, my projects. The hill was where I was born and raised. That's where I learned a lot of lessons. That's when the real shit was happening.
Shit.
And so it's just like I'm from the hill south and I'm from the jungle. Shout out to both of those. I can say we're the lover. I can say we're the duck. But yeah, you know.
That's dope. That's dope. Your song Used to Be. I saw you got shots in high school and everything. Was that your neighborhood that you were showing on in there? Or was it different?
No, it's interesting because that's the school I worked in.
Okay.
It was a school I worked in. So I worked with like kids transitioning from the juvenile justice system trying to get back into school.
Nice.
Kids that grew up with single parent households and impoverished neighborhoods.
Right.
You know. So I thought that it would be cool and dope to like bring it back to the essence. Like not only you get the rapper version of Chance Bentley, but you get some of the Chance Jackson stuff too. So
nice.
So it used to be was shot in the high school. I knew the principal was my guy. Shout out to my guy, Micah, like, you know. You know the concept, you know, everybody know it used to be. Everybody know it used to be.
Yeah, I like that because it makes you like think about back in the day sometimes, man. And you know, I'm saying back in the day like I'm like freaking 40.
Stop doing that. What we young, baby. Stop doing that, man. Come on.
But it's like, yo, like it me. I think I like that song, man, and I like the beat. I like the rhythm. It's like an anthem in a way.
Right.
Like it's really nice. I love like. Did you cut that yourself or?
Shout out to Beasky, 100K Beasky. He did all the engineering on it, all the producing of it. Yeah, shout out to Beasky. I think interesting. We was gonna. That was like my first video, my first single.
Oh, word?
It used to be my first video. I had other videos, but this is my first video when it was time to go. Like Chance Bentley, 100K, Lobster Steak, LLC, all that. When it's time to go, that's my first video. And we could have went a million different directions. And as an artist, I said, they didn't want me to do that. Like I got a team of people making these decisions along with me. Yeah. And they wanted me to go a different direction, you know, a little bit softer, a little bit. But I'm like, not soft as in like that was too hard, but just
Right.
just a little bit more. I could attract the females. I could attract other things. Like
Like
why?
make a hit, baby.
Yeah, why would we want to go where used to be? I said, you know what I said?
Yeah.
Nobody stopped 50 for going with Wankster.
Yeah.
When he had 21 questions, 50 had
Yeah.
a bunch of things on Get Rich or Die Trying.
Yeah.
He went with Wankster.
Yeah.
I said, I'm going where used to be. Everybody could relate to that. So that's where we went.
The actors on there, the scene. I'm trying to remember where I know the scene from. You did like a reenactment.
Oh, that was what was the show?
I'm just sitting here.
What was the show? That was
yeah. Can't even think of the show.
What was the show name that we did that? Damn, what was the show name? That's crazy.
It's definitely recent too.
Yeah, definitely. Damn, not Power. I think the first thing that popped up, Power. Shout out to Fifth, Power booming.
Oh, it was
Snowfall.
Snowfall, yeah.
Snowfall. Mirrored it. I ain't an actor. I did a good job.
Yeah.
Go check out Used to Be. I did a good job.
Yeah. I felt like that was deep. That was a good choice.
Yeah.
And that gave me a little bit of PTSD because Snowfall is one of my favorite shows.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like,
fire.
Yeah, they did my boy got done filth. Everybody was good, and then he just spoilers. Sorry if you haven't seen it, dude.
Check it out.
You're late if you haven't seen it yet.
Check it out and then go to Used to Be. James Bentley, 100K.
Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah.
Did you have like a script writer? You guys like improvising?
I wrote it myself.
Oh, word.
I wrote it myself. I was like, and it's interesting. I seen the last episode. And I was just like, yeah, that's what I would do. I would do that. You know?
That was a powerful scene.
Right now, but the most powerful scene is and then what people don't really see. Franklin in it, he asks his friends to put him on.
Yeah.
Right? And none of them put him on. They all said, nah, you good. Or nah, I can't trust, or whatever.
Right.
And Used to Be, we mimicked the same thing.
Right.
I asked them, yo, you can't put me on. All I need is 100K.
100K, yep.
You know what they said? Get in the car. At 100K, you fall off. We ain't you with us till the wheels fall off. Period. And that's the dichotomy. That's what we was trying to show the difference between the two. But yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, that's a really dope concept, man. I like it, and I love the shots that I saw because it felt like this is like what Connecticut artists like. Y'all need to pay attention to Connecticut artists, like literally. Yeah. That song is nice as well done.
And the thing about it is we not asking them no more. We gonna make enough noise. Ain't gonna have no choice but to see us.
Oh man.
Ain't no more asking them. We've been asking them for how long?
Very long.
CT over here. Connecticut, pay attention to us. We ain't asking no more.
Now New York was falling off too. So it's like
shout out to New York.
The South is the only
shout out to New York. Shout out to New York. Everybody keep grinding. But ain't no more. Y'all don't have to come for no more. We ain't asking for y'all to come look at us. We gonna make y'all look from this point on.
Hell yeah. I like that. I like that energy. There's so much great talent in Connecticut. I interviewed a few great ones. I had Jahan Nostra pass by me. Some New Haven legends too.
Right.
I'll tell you, man, they missing out, man. Especially like this song right here is like my anthem right now. Like Benji, I like that.
Yeah, Benji's got a little bop to it.
Benji's crazy.
Benji got a little bop to it.
That car you was in too.
Right.
Every part of that video, check that shit out. It shit was nice.
Yeah, Benji, James Bentley, 100K, Instagram, YouTube. Go check it out, Benji. You know what's interesting about that?
Yeah,
I wrote that too.
Word.
Yeah. So if you go to Instagram and watch it on Instagram, you'll see it's like a prelude. Like there's a video before, or it's a promotional video before the actual video.
Yeah.
It was another dope. We kind of want to emulate Paper Soldiers.
Okay.
You know the movies Paper Soldiers, where they running into the houses, stealing things. And we didn't want to go traditional because we 100K, you know, lobster steak. We don't want to go with the same. We gonna steal money. We gonna rob people with firearms, guns, and stuff.
Right.
We don't need
Right.
none of that. We more strategic. So we
Yeah.
mapped out a plan, plotted out a play.
Yeah.
And we rented a house and got some expensive paintings.
Word.
You know? And that was the premise for that, like the promotions for that.
Dude, the effects on that is crazy, especially you have
Shout out to
Benjamin
Dre.
face and
Shout out to Dre for the effects. You know, you need some videography. Shout out to Dre, man.
I was watching like a Def Jam like type.
Right.
I was like, oh, this is nice. How'd y'all get in that parking lot like that? Like that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, we can talk off the camera. Yeah.
All right, we'll talk about my bad. So like, how does this all come together though? When like, do you envision do you when you write your writing process?
Mm-hmm.
Do you write with the beat or do you write without the beat?
I don't know how people write without the beat. Like, how do you shout out to the people write without the beat. But I just can't do it. I gotta write because it's so formatted for that particular beat. I can't even think about how to do it without it. I probably could, but nah, we write for the beat. We get a beat, we hear a bop, we go with it.
Word.
And then from there we'll plot it on a tape. Like Benji had a specific role on the tape.
Okay.
It was like, this is the bop. This is the bop. Because the tape is kind of like, from the ground up, it's kind of like cold. It's the introduction to Chance Bentley. So I wanted it to be a bit more cold. And then we put Benji in the back of it to spice it up, give it some more heat during the cold time. So yeah.
Word. Do you do a storyboard or do you like how do you come up with your concepts? I'm not gonna ask all so they could be like writing it down.
No,
like,
that's cool. I think it just it's two things that I do. One, we go over what we have, and then we evaluate that, and then we figure out what's missing.
Okay.
And then we focus on what's missing.
Okay.
So if we missing a girl boppy song, then we focus on girl boppy song. We got a plethora of tracks. That's like all variety everywhere, and we still to this point, like it's never enough. We're still trying to see what's missing. So our first step is to envision or to think about what's missing. I think the next step is trying to figure out what fits. You know, so once we know what's missing, we get what's missing, and then we see what fits into the plot, and then it's like creating a puzzle, one piece at a time. Okay. And we got to make the perfect puzzle, you know, and then that's how it goes.
That's really dope, man. And like, so you saying, so 100K, is this a group of artists, or is this like a group of
bosses?
A group of bosses.
Yeah, a group of bosses. Everybody who stand on business, principle, who stand for something. I don't care what it is. It don't matter. In 100K, we don't discriminate on what you stand for. As long as you standing on it and you standing on business, you can rock with us. That's dope. Period. So yeah, it's a group of entrepreneurs. Okay. Intellectuals. People who think beyond just the box, people who think beyond Connecticut, people who understand that we tired of asking them to look for us. Right. We gonna make them come see us. Yep.
I gotta. That reminds me, sidebar, because that was a question I was gonna ask earlier. I forgot. How do you feel? Do you feel comfortable doing shows in Connecticut, or would you rather be in New York?
We got a show coming up. March 30th, our first show. Everything's plotted out. It's systematic approach to all this. But everything's plotted out. But March 30th is our first show. It's going to be in Connecticut. I rented the venue.
Okay. Word. You rented a venue?
I rented my own venue.
Dude.
I'm going to rent the stage.
Word.
I'm going to rent the lights. I'm going to rent the microphones. All myself. It's okay. We going to have this shit rocking.
Bro.
March 30th. Get your popcorn ready. Private invite only, though. I'm sorry. Everybody not invited. Private invite only. You know?
I'm the reason why I'm like shocked because like I don't hear artists saying shit like that.
Right.
We're like, yeah, we're gonna go to Bitter End. Yeah, we about to go pull up to
Right.
White Eagle. Shout out to White Eagle in Bridgeport.
Shout out to them.
But y'all gotta chill when people get shot over there. I know it ain't your fault.
Shout out to Violence. Peace.
They be having some dope artists, man.
Buy jewelry. You know?
But it's like you in director mode is what I'm hearing. Like when you say bosses, I'm hearing like you in director mode. You boss on not only how the performance is gonna go, but what's involved in the venue, the lights,
microphone,
all that,
volume of the mic, the speakers, placement of the speakers, all that. Yeah, it's our first. We coming out.
Okay.
And we not coming out.
Sure.
Yeah. We not coming out half stepping, even though
Right.
it's a small venue and.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, but we not half stepping it. We're
Right.
gonna run through this. The show starts the actual breakdown of what we're gonna be doing. The logistical parts of it starts next week, and our show is March 30th. This is planned and plotted out in proper timing. If anything happens, goes wrong, we have enough time to fix it.
Nice.
You know, so
nice. That's dope, man.
Yeah, but yeah, I want to perform. I was supposed to perform April 26th in Houston. Shout out to my man's Master Move. We got a Houston, Texas. Yeah, Master Move. Shout out to Master Move. We got a TV show coming out.
Word.
I don't know the name, but it's a bunch of strippers. If you into that shit, you see some strippers fighting and shit on some Bad Girls Club. Shout out to Master Move for it. You know what I'm saying? But I was supposed to go perform out there. Unfortunately, my man's getting married that weekend.
Oh, wow, nice.
And
yeah, I feel bad for you.
Standing with your friends is more important than chasing your dreams.
That's dope, man. Congratulations to your friend, bro.
Yeah, shout out to B.
Cheers, man. Cheers.
Shout out to B, man. Cheers, man.
You know, they always complaining about people our age not getting married quick enough.
Yeah. Getting married, man. I got a show. I asked him to do the wedding in Houston.
Word.
Everything's already booked. We can't.
That's dope. That's dope, though. So, but you'll be back. Houston's. I mean, Drake love Houston, so I hear he got some type of rap scene over there. I don't really know much.
It's booming out there.
I don't hate on Texas like a lot of people up north do, but
nah, shout out to Houston.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's dope. So, your first performance ever, or just with 100K?
I'm gonna say my first performance with a microphone.
Okay.
Pause out.
Word.
But so at UConn, I went to UConn, right?
Shouts out to UConn.
Hey, shout out to them Huskies. We bleed blue. You know that. Shout out to all my Huskies.
You had fun in college.
Fun.
Yeah, word.
I had fun. They know the story.
It's a party school, bro.
Yeah,
you got your own land, basically.
They know the story. Yeah, I know. Shout out to UConn. But so I went to UConn during the era was Maya Moore and Kimber Walker.
Okay, that's dope.
So they was both in the finals. Blase blah. First time, I believe, in a long time that happened. So I made a UConn song. Remember, we was talking about your opportunity to blow up. You had a chance.
Right.
I had a song, right? They had a UConn song playing. And this guy was from somewhere else. They had a UConn song playing on the radio. He was just going with the UConns in the final, girls, the boys in the finals too. But he was booming. I had a song. I went to UConn. I'm fired. The song is crazy. So boom. So I never got a chance to give it to the radio. I think Kid Fresh, I had emailed them. The song wasn't ready. I didn't think he was gonna email me back. I emailed him like, I got a song that's way better than the song you playing on the radio right now for UConn, and I go to UConn.
Oh, word.
He
emailed him like that?
I swear to God. He emailed me back. He emailed me back in 20 minutes and said, send it. Listen, the song wasn't even recorded. I just wrote it. I ain't even, I don't know the confidence. I was young, I was a kid.
Yeah.
I was young. Y'all know the Young Chance Bentley. Y'all remember? But listen, the song, I just wrote the song. I ain't even recorded yet. So he said, send it. I said, I'm going to send it to you later tonight. Boom. I go to the studio. Shout out to Velo. Me and Velo get in the studio like 12. He get out of work at 11. We get to the studio at 12. We spend the whole night recording it. Blase, blah. Boom. I try to email Kid Fresh back. He never did it. Never emailed back. Missed the wave, right? We got the song, blase, blah. He never emailed me back. But anyways, fast forward. Yeah. So UConn playing Kentucky, VCU, Butler. Butler, I think this year we beat Butler. We beat all of them. Kentucky, VCU, we beat all of them. But it's Kemba Walker's first title. So boom, we watching the game in Gamble or whatever, right? So they got the whole school in Gamble. It's 20, I don't know how many people at UConn, the whole school, about 20,000, 10,000, look like 20, it might be 10. You know what I'm saying? Big ass school. Everybody in Gamble watching. I'm saying they in somewhere else playing, the whole school in Gamble. Okay. So boom, we end up winning by whatever we win by. When we get out the school, right? Pardon me, when we get out of Gamble, where we watching this game, they set up a whole stage outside. They got a whole stage, whole DJ outside. As soon as we leave, we lit. We won the game. It's UConn. It's lit. This shit, it's crazy. Yeah. We get out and imagine walking out of that arena feeling like you just accomplished something because you go to the school and you see a DJ booth, like a big ass DJ. So everybody, congregate over there. It's a whole party, about 10,000. I promise you, about 10,000 people. Nice. Boom. I noticed that it was my man's DJing on the stage. Nice. Listen to this, right? I noticed my man's DJing on the stage. So I'm like, all right. Boom. I make my way. I crawl my way to the top. In the back, it's about, these people going crazy. We just won the title. That's crazy. I crawl my way to the front. There's a little security guard. He's a student security. Get out of here. Get out of here. Excuse me. I'm going out of the way. Boom. I get on stage. So now it's a big stage. I'm not going to cut. It's a big stage. Just my man's in the middle of the stage with his headphones on. I get to the stage, walk on stage. I'm like, yo, bro. And mind you, I happen to have the CD, no cap, I promise you. I happen to have
you got the CD.
I got the CD. This is the time when CDs
That's
was popping.
A hustle.
Listen, this is when CDs was popping.
Right,
Back in this is 2000, I don't even know. Y'all check the Carfax on that when UConn 1 beat Butler. Yeah. It was at that time. So boom, I got the CD. So my man's DJ, he never heard a song. He never heard nothing. Yeah. So I'm like, yo, bro, he know I rap though. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm whispering in his ears, loud, people going crazy out here. This is stage, they going crazy. I'm like, yo, bro, I got a song that'll get this shit crazy right now. They never heard it. You know how hard it is to galvanize people who never heard a song before? Yeah. What? Never, but I knew, because I knew the tempo of the beat, right? So I'm so like, I'm an artist. I know what tempos that even make the crowd go crazy. Not what I'm saying. They don't know who I am. Right. I know the tempos that'll get them jumping. So I'm like, I know the tempo. I'm like, yo, bro, I got a song that'll get this crazy. He like, give it to me. I didn't know he was going to say that. He said, give it to me. I'm like, huh? Yeah. So
I mean, it's perfect timing.
Funny enough, right? Funny enough, you could check this. I'll post this on your page. Word. On YouTube. I'll find it and put it on YouTube. He played the song, This Is the Time, with Teach Me How to Dougie, y'all. Okay. Teach me how to Dougie. This is the biggest song in the world. Yeah, Teach me how to Dougie. Yeah. I can't. I'll Dougie for y'all right now. I swear to God I would. I don't know how I Dougie. I never was though. But a bunch of y'all know how to Dougie. So this is the biggest song out right now. Right. He played it after that. E-O-A. That's how it's E-O-A. But it's UConn, right? Okay. So, like I said, we strategic on how we create music. Right, and who we make, and we intentional. So who we make music for, we know how to get them rocking. Mm-hmm. So the song was like, it started out as a house beat. EOA, doo, 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 doo. I stand in the middle of the stage. The song going, doo, doo, doo. I just do this, because at UConn, this is all you got to do. Listen. I do this. The whole crowd. I swear to God, 10,000 niggas. I mean, pardon me. People, it's people climbing trees.
What?
I'm saying it's crazy. They flipping. listen to the imagery of this, right? Imagine this is the stage, right? And
Right.
chatting, but it's real shit. Imagine this the stage. We looking out. You see people climbing trees.
Jesus.
They flipping cars all the way in the back. We won. It's mayhem.
Chaos.
Pandemonium. This is pandemonium. So boom, I get on the middle of the stage, no microphone. Pause. I told you, I don't got this the first, no microphone. I just stand in the middle of the stage. They hear it, because I know they don't know what it is. They just hear it. All I do is this. The whole crowd from the front to the back. And then on I'm gonna send you to YouTube, right? I gotta find it though. This is from 2000.
Yeah, I'd love to see that.
This is 2011, whatever year this was. It's a YouTube, if it's on YouTube, it'll never erase. Boom. On the YouTube video, I found it during that time. He was like, yo, what the hell is this song? What the hell? And then all you see is this. Crazy. So part of me, I don't know how we got into that, but all I know is, the 30th is going to be my first time performing with an actual microphone. It's going to be better than that.
Word, man, word.
Yeah.
I'd love to come. Bring the camera, you know what I mean? I think I got to go to Brooklyn the day before, so that's going to be dope.
You got to make it. You got to make it for the show, bro.
Hell yeah.
You got to make it for the show.
I'll make it happen, because, Brooklyn only right there. It ain't that far.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta say, like, what if you were very confident in that song being the bump, right? What if it went the other way? Like, if you don't think it went the other way, huh? Because you was like, that way they denying this. Like,
I mean, at that point it was just like, it's now or never. Like, but like,
that's confidence, man.
It's confidence, but it's also like. See, I'm one of them people who believe in like things. I'm Chance Bentley, right? But things don't happen by chance; they happen for a reason.
Okay,
right? What's the odds of me having a CD in my pocket
at the game?
At the game,
yeah.
I just left the studio. I put the CD in my pocket. The game is over. I walk outside. And it's my man's, that's the DJ. And no cap, I didn't even know he DJ'd.
That's dope.
I just seen him. We played basketball. There's 1,000 people at UConn. They all do different things. I never knew you do. I know you do basketball.
Right.
He do DJing too. What's the odds? I got the CD in my pocket, and my man's is DJing. And the only thing stopping me from getting on stage is a student security guard. Picture that. Picture that. You know?
Like, you could get over
excuse me. What are you talking about, bro? Excuse me, boy.
So how did you feel? I'm sorry. I got questions though. So you do that.
Woo, I'm about to tell
then you don't like go hard until like
listen. So boom. Right after that, I'm gonna tell you the experience.
Okay.
I'm on stage. Boom. Euphoric. I'm in the stars. I feel like they rocking the whole. I'm telling you, the whole crowd going crazy. Right. Boom. And granted, anybody probably could have went crazy. Everybody's feeling good at championship, but we went crazy. 10,000. Boom. I get off the stage. I'm gonna tell you immediately. Hold on, watch this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you immediately what happened right after that. So I get off the stage, my song done. He said that shit was rocking, my DJ. I get off the stage, somebody run up to me. A girl, 2 girls. Oh my God, that was you. I'm getting a real rapper experience. You know? So look. So
feel like Kanye.
I feel like Cam was one of them.
Fifth Cam.
Yeah, Fifth and Cam was one of them. So boom. So they run up to me like, oh my God, that was your song. So I'm walking through the crowd. Nobody else really know that, but that was the immediate, as soon as I walked off the stage, that's the first thing we did. Shout out to Dallas, that's her name. Mm-hmm. She ran right down on me. Oh, that was your song, we heard it. Boom, the next day, I think this was Monday. I think by Wednesday, no cap, by Wednesday, and I still got the letter in my crib. I mean, the article. They wrote an article about the song and the Yukon
That's good.
newspaper.
Yeah, that's dope.
This mysterious song. That's when I put it on YouTube. It was too late by then. Like it was too late by then. That should have been on YouTube before, but it should have been properly planned out by Zay Black. But
You was young, you know.
young and just but the experience showed me that I can rock crowds like that.
Word.
I can rock. This is a crowd of all white, young 21-year-olds, 18 to 21-year-olds. I could rock. I could have them going crazy, climbing trees.
That's dope, man.
Flipping cars. Flipping cars.
That car flipping shit is wild.
That's what they do.
I don't understand. They do that, yo. Every championship.
Shout out to them. If you flipping cars, shout out to you too.
Like Philly, man. Oh God, like Philly was wild, man. When they won that championship,
they went crazy in Philly.
They went crazy. You saw cop cars on fire. Cop cars flipped over.
Right.
You would think it was a Black Lives Matter. Something went bad. Like it was like you would think it was one of those. Yeah. Like the cops is like, why are cars? Well, I wonder if anybody got trouble for that shit. But nah, dude, like you basically like had a what I would call it was a glimpse of potential right there.
Absolutely.
A glimpse of potential right there. That's dope.
Absolutely.
Especially these Connecticut kids, man. They all come from the suburbs, most of them and stuff. They're not from the cities we from.
Right.
So it's great that they can just vibe with that shit, like, and then they finally get a taste and they get hooked. Some of them go too crazy.
That's too crazy. Too crazy. But I'm saying that's what I feel like. That's the difference between like what I'm doing now. Like now I know what I put out, they're gonna be hooked to. Because it feels so. It feels so. I ain't gonna say raw and real because we don't talk about shit that'll get them to do.
Yeah.
It has a certain feeling to it that they're gonna be attracted to.
Right.
So I know it's like it's perfect timing now, and it's now or never. We ain't getting no younger.
Word. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
We going.
Time goes like that, man. We talking about what 2011 with Maya Moore.
That shit felt like 5 weeks ago.
About 5 weeks. Time flies when you get older.
That's a fact.
Shit, 2023 just went like shoo. I like to say though, I'm 2 years younger because of COVID.
Yeah, those 2 years. And the only thing about COVID, like when I think about this, right, and anybody who know me, like really who know me, like the thing, like when you keep bringing up COVID or we talking about COVID and shit,
yeah,
it just remind me of Kobe. Like growing up, shit. Like I'm a that Mamba shit. Like if I took my shirt off and tatted up, you gonna see the Mamba. But
that's your favorite?
That's mine.
Yeah.
So it's like, that happened right before COVID just took off. Like they were still trying to figure out what the fuck was going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? And 2020 was a year where it was just like, what the fuck is everything weird going on? I don't know if Pop Smoke died that year, but it was a bunch of, when Kobe passed away, bro.
Yeah, it was a lot of craziness. Yeah.
Kobe shit, bro. That shit. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Kobe Bryant. Come on, man. And they just unveiled. I know we getting off script, but they just unveiled his statue in Staples Center and shit. Like,
oh, that's dope. I didn't know.
I'm happy about that because like that's like, you know what I'm saying, everything that he stood for. Like Kobe Bryant. You know what's interesting about Kobe? Kobe shot 3 air balls in one game, in a very important game, right? That man said, yo, anybody else had would have been down like that. I just shot 3 air balls. Kobe was like, yo, bro, I know this opportunity gonna come again. And I'm gonna seize the moment. I airballed this time. I'm gonna seize the moment
I like
next
that.
time.
Yeah.
It wasn't no put your head down. It's just what's next.
Right.
That's Kobe Bryant, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, being Kobe.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, speaking of inspirations, let's go down the list, man. I like talking about who who inspired you. That's one of my favorite topics on here. Even when I'm talking about politics or when I'm talking about culture, I'm talking about music. You mentioned two names from New York that's still vibing to this day. I mean, you got Cameron doing his his thing with Mace.
Yeah.
And then you got 50 Cent out here
doing everything.
He's doing everything.
Out the fifth.
Making all this money and stuff like that.
Right.
Who else inspired? What's your top 5 rappers? We could let's just do 5. We'll be here all day because it's so many.
It's hard to answer that. I ain't gonna lie, no cap. It's hard to answer that. It's really hard to answer that because it's just like it just like you got to be more like specific with your like because artists, different artists inspire me for different reasons.
Okay.
Like who my favorite artist to listen to opposed to who inspired me is totally different. Like,
okay,
who inspired me?
Entrepreneur wise, who inspired you?
Entrepreneur wise,
Fifth
or Red, but Fifth. You're gonna hear Fifth name a lot. Fifth, Jay.
Okay.
Eminem.
Okay.
To discover somebody like Fifth.
Yeah.
to take your lens off of Detroit and you're a white artist,
right? And
you could discover. You go all the way to New York, Queens, and discover somebody like Fifth.
Yeah.
Genius.
Yeah.
So Fifth, J, obviously J.
Getting busy. Who gets busy right now?
It's as far as what, rapping?
Yeah, like
who I'm listening to right now?
Lyrically nasty.
Oh my God.
Lyrically nasty.
Lyrically, that's different. J. Cole. I'm gonna say Cole off T.
Okay, yeah.
Off T.
That's
Cole. Lyrically, Cole. It's crazy. It says a lot about hip hop because lyrically, you should be able to just be like, but like it ain't really lyricism.
Hip hop evolved, man.
It ain't no lyricism right now. Shout out to Chief. I'm gonna start naming people like my favorite artists.
Okay.
Artists. Chief. That's 100K artists.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Chief, Ecstasy. These is my artists. These is 100K.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? These is real lyrics.
They all New Haven?
Yeah, all New Haven.
Okay.
All Plymouth.
Word.
All Plymouth here. But like on the mainstream type thing, I'll make sure I shout out them. But on the mainstream, when it comes to lyrics, J. Cole, who else dropped that's on some real lyrics? You know, it's crazy. Like Meek is really underrated when it comes to lyrics.
I agree.
Meek is underrated when it comes to lyrics. Meek know how to put songs together. The cadences. Like Meek cadence to music is so good that you forget about his lyrics.
Right.
Because he know how to pop on that on a beat.
Yeah, I agree.
But Meek lyricism. Who else is on some lyrics though? I just know once somebody say something about lyrics, automatically Benny the Butcher. Benny the Butcher.
Griselda.
But really Benny on some lyrics. Oh, shout out to Don Q too. You know who don't get enough credit? Shout out to Don Q, bro. On some lyrics, bro. Shout out to Don Q, bro.
Nice.
I swear, I promise you. Y'all tap it at Don. Don lyrics is crazy. And he inspired me to do a lot of shit, bro. Shout out to Don.
Yo, that's dope, man. I mean, like, it's interesting though. Like when you mention like there's not that many lyrical,
right?
You know, do you blame a certain region for that?
No, absolutely not. You ain't gonna get me. I don't know. PR, you hear him? Nope. I shout out to everybody. Look, watch this. Fucking bubbles gonna pop
I had
up.
to ask. I had to chop in real
And
quick.
music is, like, the thing about history and music and artistry and all these things is like sometimes it be a wave of things that happen that you don't understand what's going on.
Right.
Trust and believe it's gonna get back to the other shit.
Yeah,
It's gonna get back to the real shit. Sometimes the world just gotta throw some wacky shit out there.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna get back to the real shit.
I mean, Killer Mike swept the Grammys with what was it? Best song, best rap performance, and then best album.
I didn't even know what song he got. I don't even know what song he did to win that. But shout out to him. That's official. Like, I ain't even hear the song and you won it. Shout out to you, bro.
I know. I mean, when I heard that album, I'm not gonna tell you.
How was it?
Have you heard it?
I haven't heard it.
Oh, check it
How
out.
was
Check
it?
it out. It's sad that he's not platinum. Because I feel like just because of his age, and I'm tired of people,
Platinum is
Asian rappers like that. Like
Platinum is he won a Grammy.
he won a Grammy.
He won a Grammy.
Yeah, so now
But he not platinum.
now he about to go platinum because they said that he went up 700% on listenings.
Yeah, that
Right
don't
after
even
that.
count, bro. But he won a Grammy off of this. I think it's more cooler to say
Right,
I won a Grammy off an album that didn't go platinum.
didn't go platinum.
That's what?
Yeah,
Talk
and-
your shit.
Yeah.
Talk your shit, bro. I would. I would, you know.
I mean, he had Andre 3000 on that, and I think that's the
Official.
only verse he dropped that whole year. I think that's the only because he came out with the Flute album after that.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's the only feature he did this whole year, and that feature was insane. So features,
Features.
who is on your mind when it comes to features? Because these are solos right here, right? You even thinking about features?
Yeah, absolutely. But besides, like, my artists, I got a bunch of people that I rock with. Like, shout out to Lee Woont. Lee Woont. These are all 100K. Like,
Right.
shout out to Lee Woont. We got enough people not to even have to indulge in.
I would love to meet these people.
Listen, we got enough people to not even have to indulge in features, but we gonna do it because why not?
Right.
We a group that loves. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like everybody, y'all not everybody, definitely not everybody. Definitely not everybody, but like, yeah, we interested in features, but like, nah. But shout out to Lee Woont. We got Lil Vil, we got Chief Money, we got Ecstasy.
It's an army.
The conglomerate. Good army receive a little bit. We bosses, so it's just like we're sophisticated, we move correctly, but Chief Money. Oh yeah, Band Up Baby. Shout out to Band Up Baby. But if it was somebody that I would want to do a feature with, it'd be or who I'm going to get a feature with is Ty Henny.
Okay.
Shout out to Ty Henny. See, Ty Henny kind of like paved the way for New Haven. Like, Ty Henny was the person who was putting New Haven on their back.
Word.
There's other artists too, like, shout out to them too, but like me personally, like, it's only Ty Henny. Like, for me, like, that's
What era was Ty Henny? Early 2000s?
Ty Henny here now.
Okay.
Ty Henny here now.
See, this is what I'm saying, man.
Yeah,
I need to
man.
know about these. I'm trying to get all these people on here,
Yeah,
man.
Nah, Ty Henny is definitely a person that, Ty Henny is like the most, Ty Henny to me is like the Connecticut Jeezy.
Word.
And Jeezy, one of my favorite. I know we jumped off the topic with who inspired me as an artist and blah blah, but like Jeezy is one of my favorite artists. Period. Like, and Ty Henny remind me of that.
Word.
So it's just like,
I'm gonna look this guy up later.
Yeah, Ty Henny dope. Shout out to Ty Henny and them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, that's dope. That's dope, man. Like, there's a lot of great historic musicians I'm learning about here in New Haven. I'm learning about a lot of historic musicians here in New Haven. And I think that's beautiful. Because all these names need to be known about who was out here doing these things. Like,
Right.
you know, KR. I met KR actually last year. Shout out to KR.
Shout out to KR.
You know, it's just beautiful to see that there's like a history that I'm still learning, because I know a lot about Bridgeport rappers, but
Right.
I feel like I'm a student in the game whenever I moved out here and I started fucking with these musicians out here. I think it's really, you guys have a really good Bridgeport is at that level now, but you guys definitely have a really good community
Right.
when it comes to this shit.
Right.
Like, you guys are
You
definitely.
gotta know Ty Henny though.
Yeah, I gotta know.
Like, I know you gotta know Chance Bentley too though. Like Chance Bentley, you gotta know Chance Bentley.
Yo,
But you gotta know Ty Henny too.
yeah,
Like, them people you gotta know.
I'm
Ty
gonna
Henny.
look them up.
When you talk about New Haven, you talk about Ty Henny, you talk about Chance Bentley. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't talk about it, they gonna talk about it before you. You know what I'm saying?
So, how much time we got? We
forget
good.
that
We
time
good
was
with time. Yeah.
working. Comfortable, you know?
Yeah, man. Let's move. I gotta ask you a question. Did you know Usher album dropped today?
Nope. Shout out to Usher. You know, we be so locked in. Like
Yeah,
we
you
be
don't-
so locked
yeah.
in. All we got is, I'm saying, we still trying to figure out. Listen, I got a tape coming out or either February 24th or February 28th. We so locked into our stuff. We shout out to the artists that's doing shit. Shout out to everybody that's doing shit. Like, we locked in. Like, we chasing something.
They was just talking about that earlier too, like what date we about to drop and everything.
February 24th, 2/24, you know, Kobe and his daughter, or we gonna do the last day of February. We trying to figure it out. And a tape called Never Too. What is it called? What is it? Never Too Late for Valentine's Day. Shout out to my PR team.
No,
Never
Too EP or
Never Too Late for Valentine's Day.
Mm.
No, it's EP is 6 songs and I think we have 9, 10 songs.
Okay,
9
word.
songs. But it's cute though.
Yeah.
You know the gangster and gentleman.
You gotta be a gangster gentleman out here.
Gangster and gentleman. You know what I'm saying?
That's how you carry it around here. People like to talk junk about that, and I'm like, bro, this is marketing, bro.
Yeah, gangster. So the premise of the tape is like gangster and gentleman, or like more so like just love so complicated. Just think about like the depiction of love and the good and the bad of love.
Word.
So you start out everything good, obviously. Everything's okay. And sex be good. So we got the sexual songs and then
Nice.
a bunch of arguments and then
Oh, you gotta have those.
you
Right?
know that. That build character that shows you something. The arguments in a relationship shows you something about the resolve of the relationship. You know what I'm saying? How we get through these arguments dictate how we move forward. So so love so complicated. Never Too Late for Valentine's Day, February 24th, February 28th. You'll see this before it come out.
So I got so many questions on that.
Talk to me, baby.
Arguments, man. Is it good? Do you think it's good to argue? When is it at a toxic level? You know what I'm saying?
I think it becomes toxic when the sex is more important than everything else. Like, if your girl or your guy, I don't want to start preaching to you. This is for me. This is for Chance Bentley, though. It becomes toxic for me is when the sex outsees the arguments. If we arguing every day and I'm dealing with it and we have sex twice a week, 3 times a week, and I'm dealing with the arguments all the time just to get the sex, that's toxic.
Yeah, that's toxic.
I think a lot of the toxicity deals with the sexual connection. You know, so
that's deep.
Nah, I mean,
you just got me in thought right there.
Chill,
that's deep though. Like,
Pause, he's a freak, man.
Because you got to think about it though. You gotta think about it though.
Right.
And this, y'all know how we talk on here, so don't even. So we gotta think about it though. Like, is it love or is it lust when it gets to that point? Like, then you got to really think about that, because if it's not love,
Right.
then it's like, why the hell I'm in here? We're not vibing,
I ain't gonna.
we knocking boots real good though.
Right,
but we not vibing.
yeah. I ain't gonna preach to you. I ain't gonna start preaching because I've been there. I ain't know what the fuck. It could have been love or lust. I was with it. I just know I was attached to that.
Yeah.
But one thing I do know, if it ain't love, it ain't lust. I know it's toxic. If I can't define it, if I can't have a true definition of what this is, if it ain't love, it ain't lust, it's toxic. Period. So,
I like that. I like that concept. I like that. Is there a track that's your favorite that people should check out when this project drop?
Ooh, a bunch of cute shit up there. My favorite, I could say, what I play the most is Gangsta and Gentleman.
Okay.
I play Gangsta and Gentleman the most. I don't know if that's my favorite. It's just more so, like, you know, I drive a 4-inch kind of fast. That's one of those I could just drive fast, and you know, that's one of those. I think my favorite song would be a song called Sorry. It's more slow pace. I'm like one of them slow, really talk to your soul type of people. It's a real slow song though. It's like the last song on the tape.
Okay.
But Sorry, like, it's one of those songs where you like, when you a guy and you know you fucked up, right?
Yeah, we get that feeling. Yeah.
You know, like, when you could finally admit, you jump out your pride,
right?
You jump out your ego,
right?
And you could be like, you know what, this girl was a good girl, and I just want to tell you sorry for the things that I did to make you who you are. You know what I'm saying?
That's deep, man.
So that's probably my favorite, like, written pen song on that tape, but.
I don't want them to know though, because I feel like they'll have that against me in the future. So
yeah, of course. That's why you write it anonymously. You write that anonymously. They're anonymous.
That's just being petty right there. Like, yeah, I miss you, but you ain't gonna know this. Why would I even let you know? That's real, bro. I like that, because, you know, a lot of people say when we're talking about love, there's only a little bit of things you can talk about. Did you find yourself like, oh, I'm running out of categories of concepts? You ain't had that problem? I don't know why people say that. They just say, oh, it's so easy. I don't know why people are
my
so
PR team will attest to this, though.
Word.
Excuse me. My PR team will attest to this. Like, when we first thought about doing a Valentine's Day tape, I didn't like the idea. I ain't like the idea. I'm not dealt with my fair share of women. I'm in tune with my emotions, and you know, I know how to articulate how I feel to people. You know, especially like my women, I know how to articulate exactly how I feel. But like doing it the whole tape for women, for me, or like expressing my emotions was like, it felt like Drake. Shout out to Drake though, but I'm not Drake, bro. So
yeah.
I'm not Drake. So
he's balanced on that. That's crazy.
Yeah, but I like Drake. Shout out to Drake. But that's what it felt like to me. Like it just felt like Drake, and I was a bit apprehensive to doing it. But interestingly enough, once I did it, once we the team was like, yo, this is what we gotta do, and I was like, I brought into it. Literally the last 5 songs that I wrote. So we did that Never Too Late for Valentine's Day tape. And then I wrote 5 songs after that. All those songs were girl songs. Emotionally driven songs.
Okay.
Like it kind of like opened up another layer of my brain that I didn't tap into, and that's what I wanted to go. So now It was pretty cool though. It was. I didn't know that was gonna be the effect after that. I thought I was gonna do the tape and be done with it, get back straight to lobster and steak type shit. But nah, that shit it like kind of changed the whole complexion of what I'm writing now.
So you like grew out of your comfort zone in a way?
I like
And it
it
make
felt
you
like I
stronger?
grew as a man.
Word.
To be honest, like I was now I'm writing my emotions down opposed to like
Right.
you know, man.
Yeah.
You know how we do, bro. Come on,
Yeah.
bro. We hold all that shit in.
Yeah, we do.
Now this
Especially from the environments we from.
facts.
You can't share that.
Yeah, not even the environment. Like just all men are taught. Like most men
Yeah.
in society, whatever we see on TV, whatever we talk, to just be like, you know.
Yeah, I agree.
And this gives me a platform to really like express myself.
That's dope, bro.
Let y'all know how I feel.
That's dope.
It's dope. It's a new thing that I didn't think we had a chance to do, and that's what we're doing. I love it.
Yo, I like that. Dude, you are very, very intuitive on what you got to get done and what you're
Intentional.
doing. Yeah, intentional. Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Right.
You got a vision, like
Absolutely.
straight up vision.
Right.
Like I'm kind of getting a vibe that I'll probably never see your ass again.
I ain't even like that.
Nah, I'm joking.
It ain't even like that.
He's like, take off, be out.
It ain't even like that. Like,
I'm on the full Kanye right now.
but
I love that.
But that's how you decipher the real from everything else.
Yeah, exactly.
Because listen, I'm from the bottom, bro. My first project ever called From the Ground Up. So what I'm saying? So it's just like, how can I ever forget the people who helped me build from this level? These the most, like, for example, if anybody blow up, it's going to be a bunch of people in your face. You want to do this? Sponsorship. You want to do where you was at when I was? How, like, so for real, like, for me, like, on some jungle shit, on some hill, south shit, like, how can I ever forget the people who was willing to do anything with me when I was at this level?
Right.
That's so you talking about you this is gonna be you about to come to the show. About to see how we rock. My first show. Yo, don't be too critical. This is my first show, bro.
Nah, bro.
You better not be. We'll kick your ass out.
Nah, I don't do the
what
was they called the song critics and stuff where they write the articles.
Yeah, tomatoes and shit. Oh, that's the movie critic.
Yeah. I know this dude from Australia. This cat from Australia. Yo, he can't come to certain neighborhoods in America because he was clowning on certain rappers and stuff.
Oh, her?
Yeah.
6ix9ine shit.
I tried to
6ix9ine shit.
I was like, yo, bro, come. You in New York? Well, next time you in America, yo, come chill in New York. It's like, can't go nowhere around Brooklyn, bruv. Like, why? Because I pissed off some rappers there. I'm like, he from Australia. So I'm like, what? What did you say?
I mean, he doing. You know what's crazy? Like that. That is a wave nowadays. Like he from Australia. What the like for him to be able to even get the attention from somebody from Brooklyn is like that's the new wave nowadays.
Yeah.
6ix9ine made that shit cool, bro.
Yeah.
6ix9ine made like just being I don't want to talk about cuz, but
he crazy.
Yeah.
He locked up right now. That's the crazy part.
Oh, well?
Big house arrest. Yeah, in Dominican Republic. He did some shit. It's like all that snitching, you end up getting back on house arrest, bro. Like I thought the deal was to get out. So like what countries? Let's just think in the future. What countries you got in mind?
Greece.
Okay.
Only Greece.
Only Greece?
For now.
I gotta ask, why Greece? Why Greece so much? Greece is beautiful, by the way. So I'm not.
Yeah, Greece is beautiful. Like we flew to Greece, right?
Yeah.
I met a producer in Greece.
Okay.
I flew to Greece. I met a producer in Greece. I flew to Greece to celebrate me accomplishing my master's degree. I got a master's degree in social work, macro level social work.
Congratulations.
Remember I told you I chase your dreams, but those smart.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So they got a master's degree in social work at a macro level. To celebrate, I flew to Greece. I go to Greece, having fun. Boom, I meet a producer, and Greece is beautiful, most beautiful place I ever been. I met a producer out there, running up Blondo, running up Blondo. So boom, like we just chopping it up in a bar. I do music. I'm from the United States. I do music. I'm from Greece. All right, send me some email. So the thing about it is, when I'm getting the email, I'm thinking like I'm hearing Greece music. I'm thinking it's gonna be this type of music, but I can make music off of anything. So I'm already thinking of like some Greek type shit. Like I'm like, how can I finesse some Greek shit to make it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking immediately. Just send me the music. We in the bar. Out of there. Boom. I go back. I fly all the way back to the United States. 16-hour flight. I don't know how long. I follow up with him. I'm like, yo, bro, don't forget to send me some beats. He said, I got you. Boom. He sent me a beat. I sent him Steph Curry. He sent me a beat. I make a song. It's Steph Curry. I send it back to him.
Okay.
He like, yo, bro, this song gave me goosebumps, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who the fuck this guy is, bro. He's a regular person to me. So boom. So I'm telling you a quick story. Boom. I sent him back a song called Steph Curry. He said his song gave him goosebumps. He sent me 17 beats. Right? Listen. He sent me 17 beats back. So I'm like, yo, who the these beats fire? Who is this motherfucker? Right? I look him up.
Yeah.
It's Run It Up Blondo. Shout out to Blondo, bro. Shout out to Blondo. So Big X the plug, the dude from Texas, he got the biggest song in Texas right to this day. He got the biggest song in Texas right now. I think it's Big X the plug, some shit like that. If you listen to him, his beat is Run It Up Blondo. Anytime you hear Run It Up Blondo, that's him from Greece that I met when I was celebrating. Just this is saying God is crazy, manifestation,
I see
all this
why
shit.
You saying this is all like
this shit crazy.
Written.
This shit is crazy. I flew to Greece, met a producer in Greece. It happened to be Running Up Blondo. I don't know who the fuck Running Up Blondo is. I just hear his beats, shit fire. I sent him a song. It's Steph Curry. He said give him goosebumps. He sent me $35,000 worth of beats. You price his beats right now, just 17 beats right now, you getting $35,000 worth of beats.
Bruh. As a former rapper, I'm jealous.
Former rapper. You used to rap too? Oh, man.
Yeah. Percussionist, rapper. I've been in bands.
I'm about to start asking you some motherfucking questions here. What the fuck you talking about?
Yo, man. I mean, I might go back. I had a good song. But nah, we ain't talking about me right now. We talking about you. Yo, dude. So Run It Up Blondo.
Run It
got
Up Blondo.
The beat I know.
You ever heard that?
I'm not going to tell you how
tag?
I got it, though.
Run It Up Blondo? You heard the tag, though. Run It Up Blondo?
Yeah. I heard it before. And, like, he definitely has that type of uniqueness with his beats and stuff. I don't know who taught him that. I really don't. I don't know how they getting this information, man.
He's from Greece.
It freaks me out because Greece doesn't seem to me to have artists like that. To have
listen,
beat makers like that.
He sent me them beats, right?
Yeah.
And I want to say this because you say, yo, bro, maybe I'll never probably see you again. Listen,
I was joking.
I know, absolutely, 100%, 100K, but
word.
He did me that favor, right? He sent me them 17 beats. He said, yo, these your beats, just do what you want to do with them.
Word.
I made a tape, right, just for him, like to show my appreciation. I ain't want to drop this in the United States. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Nope. I just wanted to send that straight to Greece, just for you, bro. I do the tape, I send it to him. He like, yo, bro, this shit fire. His language, like basically what he's saying in his language is, yo, this shit fire. Drop in the United States. I was like, nah, I just wanted to drop this for you and see if we could start buzzing in Greece. He said, nah, in Greek, they don't listen to shit like this in Greek. In Greece, they don't listen to that shit. He said they got other music that they listen. This type of shit they don't really listen to. But drop it. No charge. I don't care about whatever. Just drop it. I'm like, oh, word? He said, yeah, just drop that shit.
Blessing.
And my first tape I ever dropped was Back from Greece. Back from Greece. That's the tape that I really sent to Greece for Blondo.
Yeah.
He told me to drop it. That's why my first tape right now is Back from Greece. That shit fire.
Dude, that's dope.
That shit fire. Check it out, man. Tap in.
It's on. Is it on?
Everything.
It's on everything.
Everything.
Okay.
Tap in. Back from Greece.
I'll make sure I put the link in the description below for everybody to check that out too. I like that. I like that, man. That's a dope ass story because like you never know who you're gonna run into.
That's why I encourage artists to get outside your neighborhood, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
I flew to Greece to celebrate me accomplishing my master's degree and shit.
Yeah.
And I met a producer, totally something I would have never even envisioned happening out there.
So I see why your vision is to shut one of them stadiums down one day.
Absolutely.
I could see that, bro.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That'll be crazy. That'll be crazy.
Get your popcorn ready. Get your popcorn.
See, I was thinking you was going to mention somewhere like France or something, but you trying to break the barrier in a way.
Right. The thing about it was, my plan was, like, once I met him, I was like, all right, this is what we're going to do. I'm telling my team. I'm like, yo, forget what we thought we was doing. We just going to build outside the United States first.
Yeah.
Let's try to, like, let's galvanize them first. Let's build out there and then bring it home and surprise the motherfuckers. They're going to be surprised anyway. They're going to be like, yeah, I didn't know he was doing this shit. Like, I was building the whole time. Surprise.
They hungry out there, man. You see the Indonesian rappers. You see the...
yeah, it's a bunch of...
I was shocked when I saw that. I was like...
Shout out to London, though. London rappers. London rappers going crazy. Shout out to London, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I got one more question, man.
What up?
Yeah, we're on good time. Good. Bro, Afrobeats. Yeah, what you think about that?
I'm not too familiar with Afrobeats, bro. I'm not too familiar, bro.
Word.
What it sound like?
It's like Burner. You heard Burner Boy?
Nope.
What's Kid? All right, we'll talk later.
Shout out to them, though.
I'll sing you a playlist. I got you.
Shout out to them, though. Just remember to them artists.
Yeah.
What, Killer Mike, right?
Yo, Killer Mike.
Hold on, it's Killer Mike, right?
Who?
Killer Mike, we were just talking about.
Yo, the rapper,
Yeah. I ain't know who y'all was, Burna Boy, and none of that. Killer Mike came out with a tape I never heard and got a Grammy for it.
A Grammy.
Don't even matter.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Keep doing what you do.
He like in his 40s too.
Keep doing what you do, because I'm doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
keep
man.
doing what you're doing.
But that's what Afrobeat did. They outsourced. I mean, they build a big popularity in London. They're huge in London. They're Nigerian. Most of them are from Nigeria.
Oh, wow.
But they build a huge fan base in London.
So like she know.
Oh, you know about Afrobeat? Yeah.
You know.
And then after London, they came here. And now we talking about 15, 18-year-old kids coming from like the gutter in Africa.
Oh, the gutter.
Fucking millionaires now.
The gutter.
Yeah, the
Fucking
gutter.
That's a real
like when you ain't got no plumbing and shit.
Nothing,
you ain't got no
saying?
fucking bathroom.
You gotta walk for your water.
You gotta walk for your water, bro.
It's totally different out there. It's the trenches for real.
Now these niggas got fucking mansions now. And they just chilling. I'm like, get your money.
Shout out to them, bro.
Crazy.
Change your community. Change your future.
Hell yeah.
Fuck the money. Don't worry about the money. Change your community. Change your future, boy.
And you know who the mastermind behind all this, right? Akon.
Shout out to Akon. Then he light up the whole...
This dude
part
moves.
Of Africa,
he moves silent.
Yeah. Different.
You don't even know.
Shout out to Akon, bro.
So I just wanted to get that story because you inspired me with what you just said right now. So I wanted to give an example of like you know, these people don't know nothing about America, nothing. They don't know shit about London at all.
Right.
But they was able to go and get what they needed to get, and they built that whole base so all the people from Africa can have a chance in Afrobeats, just like how here in the streets in hip hop.
Right.
We all needed a chance because when we grew up in the streets, I mean, I'm gonna speak for myself.
Right.
I didn't look up to lawyers and doctors and shit like that.
Fact.
I saw drug dealers. I
Right.
saw motherfuckers with nice BMWs and they had the baddest women. I wanted what they wanted.
Right.
I saw that and I wanted to get that. So I could resonate with these kids from Africa just on that level. I may not have been as impoverished as they were.
That's different though.
Yeah, right?
They see people with clothes and sneakers.
Yeah.
Like, that's different.
Yeah. And but they showing that they can still get out even if, you know, it seems hard. And if they can do that, like,
Yeah.
why am I over here being freaked out about podcasts? Just do it. Like,
Just go.
yo,
Chase your dreams, but do it responsibly.
facts.
Do it responsibly.
Yo, Chase, I want to thank you
What'd you
so
call
much for coming on.
What you call
Oh, I said Chase. I
What-
knew I was
what
going to
you
say
call me?
Chase. I was like,
What-
don't say
what
Chase.
you call me?
Don't say Chase.
I'm about to knock.
Yo,
everything.
Chase.
Yeah, before I leave this shit, I'm about to knock all this shit over. Bro. You ain't gonna call me Chance Bentley.
Yo, Chance Bentley. My
Yeah.
bad. It's Chance fucking Bentley.
It's
bro.
Chance Bentley. Throw the L up and drop it when you say
Yeah,
my name, you know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Throw the L and drop it up. Yeah.
Oh, love.
Yo. I want to thank you so much for coming out. So,
Absolutely.
March 30th, right?
March 30th is the live performance,
Yep.
private invite only.
Oh, my God.
That's all right. ESPN. Shout out to ESPN. February 28th, tentatively, either February 28th or 24th. What's it called? What is it called? Never too late for Valentine's. See, this is why you gotta have a team.
Never too
Can't do
late for
everything by
Valentine's
yourself.
Day.
Never too late for Valentine's Day. Either the 24th February or the 28th. Be on the lookout for that.
Right.
Benji out right now. Video. Go check that out from
Video
the ground.
crazy.
From the ground up. Go check that project out. And back from Greece. And just from y'all heard the story. That was only for Greece. This is what I sent to Greece from the United States. I'm representing y'all. This is what I'm sending to you for Greece.
Yep.
Go
All
check
links
it
in the
out,
bio.
man. You know, all links in the bio. Chance Bentley, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, right.
Good to see you, bro.
Sir.
We was talking about doing this, and I'm glad that we got this done, bro. I would love to have you back on, man. After you get your grind in and stuff.
Right.
We talk about that. You definitely a friend of the show, bro. And I would love to talk to all your motherfucking friends, all the bosses from 100K. I love to meet them. I love to meet them, bro. So without further ado, my name is Jamar Jabari. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Cash App up, VOC Jabari. Hit me up on that. Shouts out to New Haven Arts Council. We finished this sponsorship. Looking for many more business with them and many more business with anybody else. Whoever want to get business, please, let's talk. So thank you so much and have a good